What if the woman standing beside one of the greatest footballers in history had a remarkable story of her own? Before luxury fashion, international fame, millions of followers and a life in the spotlight, Georgina Rodríguez was simply a young woman trying to build a better future. This is the story of Georgina Rodríguez, a journey of ambition, love, family, tragedy and transformation. Humble beginnings. Georgina Rodríguez was born on January 27, 1994, in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and grew up in Spain. Her childhood was far removed from the glamorous world she would eventually enter. As a young woman, Georgina worked hard to establish herself. She studied dance and became interested in fashion, eventually moving toward the world of luxury retail. One of the most important steps in her early career came when she worked at a Gucci store in Madrid. She couldn't have known it at the time, but that job would completely change her life. Meeting Cristiano Ronaldo. In 2016, Georgina met Cristiano Ronaldo while working at Gucci. Ronaldo was already one of the biggest names in world football. But their relationship developed away from the football pitch. As their romance became public, Georgina suddenly found herself under enormous international attention. The woman who had once worked behind a luxury store counter was now being photographed by media outlets around the world. But Georgina wasn't satisfied with simply being known as Cristiano Ronaldo's partner. She began building her own identity. Building her own brand. Georgina entered the world of fashion and became a model, influencer, and businesswoman. Her social media presence grew rapidly, attracting millions of followers. She worked with major fashion and beauty brands and appeared at prestigious events around the world. Then came another major opportunity. Netflix's reality series I Am Georgina opened the doors to her private world, showing her family life, travels, fashion, friendships and ambitions. The series transformed her from a celebrity partner into a recognizable personality in her own right. Family, love and loss. But behind the glamorous photographs is a much more emotional story. Georgina and Cristiano Ronaldo have built a family together, while also raising Ronaldo's older children. Their family life has experienced moments of incredible happiness, but also heartbreaking tragedy. In 2022, Georgina and Ronaldo announced the devastating loss of their newborn son during childbirth. It was one of the most painful moments of their lives. Their daughter survived, but the family was left dealing with unimaginable grief. For Georgina, life in the spotlight suddenly became something very different. It became a story about strength, family, and moving forward despite profound loss. More than a celebrity. Today, Georgina Rodríguez is much more than the partner of a football superstar. She has established herself as a fashion personality, model, entrepreneur, and media figure. Her story continues to attract millions of people because it combines glamour with something much more relatable. The desire to improve your life. Her journey reminds us that success doesn't always happen overnight. Sometimes it begins with an ordinary job, a difficult decision or a dream that seems impossible. And sometimes, one unexpected meeting can change everything. From a young woman growing up in Spain, to a Gucci employee in Madrid, to an international model, entrepreneur, and television personality. Georgina Rodríguez's journey has been extraordinary. Her life has included luxury, fame, love, family, heartbreak, and resilience. But perhaps the most interesting part of her story is still being written. Because behind every glamorous photograph is a human being, with dreams, struggles and the courage to keep moving forward. Georgina Rodríguez, a story of transformation, resilience and ambition.